There we go. Alright, well, at least the microphone is working. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, bit of a hectic start to the live stream, but good evening. Cheers. Bit of a... I was running tests doing the pre-stream just to make sure everything is working, and it seems everything is not in fact working. Or I'm gonna have to get Dunkel to help me get that fixed. Anyway, let's just get something out of the way that's a little different between today's live stream, because yes, so right now there is Toby and Star Citizen CIG. They're running a spring sale campaign, and part of the campaign is that you have a chance to win yourself your own eye tracker and some other like game packs and some other stuff for Star Citizen, and you can win. And you can do that by completing a number of different tasks. One of them being watching this live stream. But you need to do a few things first to set it up if you want a chance to win. So, oh, there we go. The thing worked over on Twitch. The delay was just very, very long. Okay. Yeah, if you go !campaign in chat, as Dunkelor just did, and I tested it just before, you will see a link for a site link going into Toby. And let me just show you where it will take you, and I'll show you what you have to do. We're gonna go through this a number of times during the live stream here, but let me just show you. So you're gonna be taken to this site here, where you can see there are some game packs, 10x it seems. They have 10 game packs that are up for grabs, as well as a Toby Eye Tracker 5, which is the latest and greatest eye tracker. So you definitely want to have a chance of getting your hands on those if you're interested. But what you have to do, I'm just going to adjust my chat here a little bit so I can actually see what people are saying over on Twitch. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so what you have to do is you go into the site that's linked in chat, and you scroll down here, you will see something that looks like this. Here, there is a number of different tasks that you can complete. And each task you can see here gives you a number of points. The more points you collect, the bigger your chance of winning is. You can see there are 6 days left. So you start by logging in up here at the top. You log in with your email address. Make sure it's an email address that you actually read, because if you win, they're going to be sending you an email on that email address. So you can sign in there. Once you've done that, you can see here there's a number of different things you can do. Subscribe to some newsletters, follow Toby on Twitch, stuff like that. But most importantly here, watch Toby ambassadors on Twitch. That would be me. I am one of the Toby ambassadors. So if you're watching this live stream on Twitch, you have to watch it on Twitch. It doesn't work on YouTube. You will be collecting 25 points every hour you watch. So after you logged in, you go in and you say connect my Twitch account, which you can do here. And then you can connect, you can see authenticate, and I should now be all clear. There we go. So now, if you do that, after you've done that, discover which ambassador is live. Oh, can we see, am I live? Am I on the list? Offline, offline, offline. Okay, it hasn't pulled this stream yet, but I should be showing up here. But you can see which of them are live, and you can go and you can watch the live streams from there. Cool. So simple. So if you are interested in winning some Toby eye tracker stuff or some game packs for Star Citizen, then you can go and you can sign up for that over there. And just for good matches, in case people are not familiar. Oh, we're in. Oh, no, don't want that. Just jump in game. Okay, so that's how that works. Let us just, and in case you haven't, we can turn, you can see gate space target. It is so fun to use this. We can try to keep it on. I'm not going to keep it on doing the entire live stream. Oh, hold on. No, I do want it to overlay. Come on. Preview my gaze. Select eye to detect. Set up display. Yeah, that's okay. Done. Okay, I don't know if I set up the... We're on standard mode, that should be fine. But yeah. But the plan for the live stream today, let's just jump over here, is once we get in game, we're going to be playing around with some of the mining devices. I haven't really been testing them out yet. If you watched the low date yesterday, you will know that I've purposely tried to stay... My phone cable is twisted. I've tried to stay spoiler free. So we're gonna be going in. We're gonna test the mining devices out, and we're gonna see how it works. And we're gonna be talking about which one are good, which one maybe not, and we're gonna try to figure out if they're worth it, at least in their current state. We're gonna have to remember that this is the PTU, so we'll see. Things can change before they hit the live server. So this is gonna be very as is on the PTU server right now. Okay. Let's jump in game. That's over here. And let's go ahead and let's... Okay, we got an elevator. Oh, I'm not feeling too confident in this server. But I guess the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure we have the mining devices with us. And we also need to make sure we actually have our prospector outfitted with a lancet head. And we're going to jump into Laria, and we're going to try to mine some Quantinium there just to see. Oh, no, that's the hospital. Let's just get ourselves suited up here, because I believe I do have some of the devices lying around here. Wonder where they are. They're on the other? No. Ammo, maybe? Utility, probably? Yeah, that looks like mining devices. Okay, I find the mining devices. Let's get... Should we just take a Pembroke armor? I know it's a little silly to use Pembroke, but... It is the PTU after all. Let's take that Pembroke there. Where's the Pembroke helmet? And I probably have a backpack for it too, don't I? Nice, there we go. Nah, but the problem is, Dunkel, if we have to go outside, we need a backpack. We need a rather big backpack, actually, to carry all these mining devices. Oh, that's a lot of light. Okay. Well, let's just check these out, because there are different types. I think there are 4 different types right now. So we have the Arcunis, which costs 15,000 Alpha U, 15,500 Alpha UEC. This one gives -2 instability, which is good, and +2 optimal charge windows rate. So that means the green bar fills up faster, and there's less like instability up and down. But the problem is it gets higher resistance, and the optimal charge window also gets 15% smaller. So you get a smaller window, and you get more resistance. And the problem is, this is good if you have a very, like, if you're having trouble keeping it inside the charge window. With a lancet head, I don't really find that to be the biggest issue. What I would be looking for in a mining device would be allowing us to mine bigger asteroids. But we are going to bring one of these anyway. Then we have the aUEC. aUEC gives -2... Oh, what's this? +2 instability? No. Gives -2 instability. That's still good. Optimal charge rate is good. An optimal charge window is good. So less instability, bigger window, and less and faster charge rate. But again, the resistance gets a plus and the scatter damage gets a plus. Scatter damage I'm not too afraid of. Resistance, again, not the best, but we're gonna bring one anyway. Those we already looked at. Then we have the steel ward. The steel ward I think is good because -30% resistance and the optimal charge rate goes up and the scatter damage goes down, but we get more instability and the overcharge rate. So this is a bit of a gamble. I mean, 200% to the overcharge rate. That means if you hit that overcharge window, it's gonna blow and it's gonna blow fast. So you have to be really careful with your mining. But with that -30% resistance, that means you can mine a lot bigger rocks, I think. So the steel ward, I think, is the one I'll be testing first. We also have a saber thingy. -75 to instability, so a lot less instability. Less optimal window and less charge rate. So, again, this could be good, but I don't really see it being something we would use a lot, to be honest. And I'm just gonna, for good measures, bring an extra steel ward. Just because I think that's the most interesting one. Yeah, I think the steel ward here with a lancet head would be really good because the lancet heads, the downside of the lancet is it has very low power output. And that means you have problems with bigger asteroids. And that's where I think the steel ward could come in. If you find a bigger asteroid, we slap that on, and it allows you to mine. It allows you to mine it. Allows you to mine it, hopefully, like at all, because you lower that resistance. How our performance with this update? It's okay. You can't, hold on, I don't think this is, my usually overlay here doesn't work with Star Citizen for some reason. My Nvidia FPS overlay does never, no, it won't capture it. But it's okay. There's been some instabilities in the early part of the patch, but oh, hold on. Before we take the tram anywhere, I need to check my prospector. Oh, they haven't fixed that? I thought they fixed it. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the next one. There's the ships. Okay. Prospector. Utility. Okay, so I only have the arbor mining laser. That means we are not gonna go there. Gonna head into the comments instead. I'm pretty sure we can get lancet heads here.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear.
Maybe Gadget plus Helix head might be the new meta. That could be. We gotta have quite a long like continuum ride in front of us when we go, so we can sit and we can talk about it on the way out there. Yeah, because the stats of the Helix is not bad, right? No, I don't want to test the stock. I want to check it with a Lancet. But again, we had that like minus. That was one of them that was potentially really good. Was it that one? Yeah, minus to instability and overcharge rate. But this one would basically mean we're gonna have a mining laser that's gonna be as powerful as the if we use the saber. If we use the saber, it's gonna be as powerful. That might actually be a really good meta. Because the power output of the... I'm gonna have to spreadsheet this at some point. PTU patch just dropped. Did they just drop a patch now? Two hours ago. Okay, but I checked it for updates before. Nice new UI. Yeah, it is, right? Okay, that light from the mining gadget needs to be toned down a little bit. It's a little aggressive. And apparently we do not cast shadows. No, what was that, Dungle? Announcement thingies? Oh! Oh, that's nice. Go on. Where's my prospector? There we go. That's probably because we've been taking down for the patch that just rolled out. Let's go and let's install that patch then. Just gonna close the launcher, double check that no, mine still just says launch game. Ah, but this is the nature of PTU patches, or when we play PTU servers. I mean, if they push an update on in the middle of a play session, we're gonna just get kicked. That's how it works. That's nothing you can do about that. That's odd that it didn't give me a an option to install the patch. I just tried to relaunch the launcher. Okay. Try to relaunch the game. Yes, actually you guys can follow along here if you want to. That was the Toby stuff. So can close that. Yeah, we probably have to give it a bit more time. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait a bit. Read the notes. Oh yeah, where are the notes? Hold on. Do you have the patch notes? Yes, Dongle. That is still the link. Let me see. Oh, hold on. I think I got them. I think I found the notes. Let's see if I can. Let me just see if I can find them over here on the other machine as well. I think this might be it. We just get Discord out of the way so I can see chat again. Hello, chat. You start prepping the spreadsheet to kill time. Yes, that is a good idea too. Let's just quickly go through this. Streaming changes. This is the right one, right? Yes. Okay, you can't see the timestamp, but it is from now. Testing focus. Is this launcher set to fully close? Sometimes it needs. Okay. Oh, it's not. Hold on. It's actually running down there still. Nope. It still just says launch game. Okay, let's prep a spreadsheet. Okay, so what do we want? What do we want to test here? We want to see. I'm just thinking how I want to make this. Okay, let's have Lancet, Helix. Now I can't remember the names of the different sets, but we're gonna have. We're gonna have to have like Lancet plus something. Like it was what called. I can't remember the names of it. Like some name there. We need to track the resistance, instability, optimal charge rate, optimal charge window. What else were there? But those are the only ones that are really interesting, I think. Because all the other ones were just like stuff with the overcharge. Those are the 4 stats that are really interesting. And I have, just gonna double check my my launcher here. Just close the launcher for real, quit. Boom. Log me in, thank you. Live, PTU. I am going to have to go, hold on. Just get over the camera here. While we run around inside the YouTube studio, because I don't want to do that with camera on. I am pretty sure that I had a mining guide. The ultimate mining guide to Quantinium. There it was. Okay, here it was. Found it. I have to find one of my own videos. Somewhere in this video, consumables, passive modules, mining lasers. Here we go. So for the Lancet, oh right, power. You can see what I mean about the power, right? The Lancet is 1400 power per second, where the Helix is 3300 power per second. So it's more than 50%, it's like 60% or something on top, which is a lot. So with the Helix, we get, let's just make this a little bit smaller so we can actually see it here. So the stock Lancet is minus 75%. Let's just go and make all of these centered. No, hold on. That was the instability. Minus 75%. Oh. Stop it, stupid spreadsheet. And also, oh, it was the same on the other one. Great. Well done, Astro. What happened? Did my spreadsheet crash? No, it didn't. There we go. Window size, overcharge, or optimal window size. Optimal window size is plus 40. Why is stupid spreadsheet? All charge rates minus 30. So optimal charge rate here is minus 30%. The Lancet, on the other hand, the Helix is actually called a Helix with an I. The Helix is instability minus, no, we're just going to go minus 75. We know it's percent. You don't have to. Wow, okay. All general, boom. Minus 30, 40, minus 75. Here we got minus 10 on the resistance. Oh, sorry, the resistance. Window size is 15. And charge rates are 20. Faster charge rates. So now we just need that info from what we just... I'm just going to try to launch it one more time, then we're going to try to get in game. That was not the launcher, that was my editing. When you just, by pure reflex, the first thing you start up is your editing software instead of your game. Oh, there we go. Now we got a patch. How big is it? Ah, it's a small one. No problem. Oh, yeah, there's a slightly bigger one this time. What's up with what? Oh, my network card is doing this annoying thing all the time. Just gonna wait for it to stop, to finish downloading. We're gonna fix my network card. Okay, it's on the other screen. That will have to do then. Never mind. My network card does this weird thing where it thinks it's running at 100 megabits per second. And then when you just reboot the card, the network card, just that, then it says, oh, I'm a gigabit card. Now I remember. And then it runs gigabit, no problem. Okay. But this whole spreadsheet thing is a lot more complicated because we also have to take mining. It's minus 30%. We also have to take. Could we take passive modules into consideration? We could actually look at the VAUX. A VAUX C3, if you put those in. But it's probably more interesting to look at the consumables. Because here you have all the consumables. And you have another minus 20% resistance there on the torpedo. You get more instability here. Let's try to look at it without consumables to start with. Let's start by just filling up the spreadsheet here. I think we're going to start by making a spreadsheet. And then we're going to look at it after that. And then see if it's actually better to run Helix with a mining device or if it's better to run Lancet with a mining device. I think the trick here is if you run Helix, it depends how easy it is to recover. Because you want to recover this every time you mine. Because if you don't, it's gonna get quite expensive if you sacrifice a mining device per rock. It's still 15,000 for a single one. Let's just quickly check here. Oh, it won't show. So what is this called? Ocunis. So we have a Ocunis, which has minus 40 to instability and to optimal charge rate. Plus 100 to optimal charge rate. So this one has minus 40. Optimal charge rate, 100. What else did it have? It has window size minus 15. Okay, so it has 0 here. And window size minus 15. Then we had the Optimax. Which was instability minus 20, plus 35 to rate, and plus 20. So minus 20. Rate was plus 35. Just go 35. And there was plus 20 here to the window size, right? Yeah. And we get plus 15 on the resistance also. Then we have the Saber, which was instability minus 75%. Minus 30 and minus 50 on the rate. So here we go minus 50. Here we go minus 30. And 0 on the resistance. Here we have the interesting one, I think. Stalwart. Wart with a T. So resistance on this one is minus 30. Optimal charge rate is 100. Instability is 15. And we don't get anything on the window size. Okay, so those are the stats, at least the stats that we care about. So now the question is, what would be the right way to go for this, right? Let's try and see, because the best for the Lancet, I think, is the Stalwart. So if I go Lancet plus Stalwart. Now the question is, how does it stack? Yeah, it looks like a marshmallow man. I know. I'm just thinking, how does it stack? So basically, let's say we have, what I'm trying to figure out here is we have 100 instability, right? Let's say we have 100%. That's the normal instability, and then we fire on with a Lancet, right? Then it takes 75% away. That's then 25 left. Does it then say, if I then also apply, let's say, a Saber module to it, does that then mean that they will stack multiplically, right? So that means that in this case, we would get 0.25 times 0.25, because, and then we get 6% left, right? Because otherwise we end up with an instability of minus 50%, which doesn't make sense to have a negative instability. So my guess is that these stack and they multiply with each other. They don't stack up additively, because that would be broken. Yeah, they could also just stack up until a degree. That's true. I'm just going to start by assuming they stack multiplically. So let's say that you have this one. So the resistance here would be 0.25 times 0.7 and then times 100. So that would be 17%. No, hold on. That does not make sense. Oh, this is what it removes, right? We need to figure out how much does it remove in total. So first it removes... hold on. It removes 0.7, right? And then it removes 30% of the remaining. That's plus... So, okay, hold on. 0.25 times 0.7. That is that much. And then we just say 1 minus. I'm just going to test my formula here before I... Yeah, okay. Oh, but there needs to be minus 1. There we go. Okay. So that means our formula is gonna be times 1 minus... No, that's not right. Fuck me. What am I doing? Okay, I'm just gonna do it by hand. I'm just gonna make my life a little easier. No, that should be okay. Sorry, I'm just messing around here. I don't know why this is annoying me so much. So I need to have 1 plus, yeah, okay, so because it's 1 plus, I don't have to go minus, I have to go 1 plus whatever it is it says there. And then multiply that with 1 plus that. I need to have those divided by 100. Divided by 100. There we go. That should be the formula. So now we should be able to just do like this. Nice. Okay. That should do it. Does this make sense? Overcharge rate. Yeah, it makes sense. So first it doubles it from the stalwart. So they go up to 200. It will be plus 100%. So that would be 100. And then it has plus 100% and it then subtracts 30% from that, which is 200. Then we're down to 2 times 30. That's 60 from 100 down to 40. That makes sense, yeah? Yeah, the math adds up. Okay, so that's one option. What if we go with... What if we go with a helix plus a saber? So H5 now be H4, right? And it shouldn't be B2, it should be B3 for the helix. Nope, something is wrong. Oh, why does it say 45? It's supposed to be H5. H4. Minus 10. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Okay. Pull that out. Okay. I think the stalwart is still a better option. Because of that massive reduction in instability or in resistance. The Lancet really has minus 75 in resistance. Did I put that right? Yeah. I still think that that's a better choice. I mean, the helix head here is going to be rock solid at minus 82%. There's going to be no movements of the head whatsoever. Yes, you're just thinking that maybe I can crack bigger rocks with this one. Because then this one does have more power. But the overcharge rate is going to be slow and the window is going to be small. It has to be rock solid because that window is going to be tiny when we have to stabilize it in there. I think I'm going to start by trying Lancet Steelwart. And then go and check that out. See how big rocks we can mine with that. We have to go and buy some mining modules as well. Let's go and do that. Oh, it's not blinking as much anymore. That's nice. I think we just gotta buy the mining modules out at Argyle 1. Because I know we can get everything we need out there. Yeah, I know I can't get a search modules out there, but I'm specifically want to try to mine it without the search module. I want to try with Stampede and Torpedo.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Okay. Let's go out and let's try to do some mining.
Doors are now closing.
Okay, while we are traveling, this is a... Hold on. Okay. While we're traveling, I think this is a good opportunity to just remind you guys that there is a campaign running where CIG has partnered up with Tobii Eye Tracker to run a spring sale campaign. And that means that you can get a chance to either win some game packs for Star Citizen, or you can win yourself a Tobii Eye Tracker. If you type !campaign in chat, which Dungle has just done, there will be a link. It should be in chat here in a second. That link is going to take you over to a site where you can sign up for the giveaway. The way it works is there's a number of tasks you can complete, like watching some videos from Tobii, and subscribing to some newsletters, those kind of things. But more importantly, you can also, if you link your account with your Twitch account, you get points for watching this live stream. If you're watching it on Twitch, you have to watch on Twitch. It doesn't work on YouTube. And if you do so, you get a chance to win. And when we get in space, I am just going to show you how you do the sign up thing. Do I still have that open? No, I don't. Let me just get a... Come on. There it is. Oh, we just get Twitch chat back again. Hello, Twitch. Damn, this suit is chunky.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest
Vehicle
offerings.
selected. Stand by.
Oh, with new voices and everything.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It would be nice if it would actually say Hangar 1, Hangar 2, Hangar 4, whatever. Like, so it would actually say what hangar it was in. I know it's extra time for voice actors that they have to record those things as well. But it's just a nice little detail. Okay, let's see if this suit will even fit inside the Prospector. at that. Okay.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Does the ATC button work? Oh, it worked.
You are clear to launch. You are clear to launch.
Okay, let's go. And let's head out to our corp area.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Look at all the 07s in chat. Let's join in. Ah, this thing is not fast out of Atmos. Yeah, I agree. More feedback on the more feedback on the ATC button would be nice, because the delay is quite long from when you press until anything happens. So some kind of like, just a small like chime that says like beep beep beep, whatever, that just indicates we are now contacting ATC. Something that a visual clue that ATC has been contacted would be nice. Yeah, exactly. So you would know if you missed the key, because again, there is a long wait. Not long, it's like 5-10 seconds. It's not bad, but it's just, you have to, yeah. When you're sitting, you're pressing a button, you need some kind of feedback within like 1 to 2 seconds. Otherwise, you're gonna get impatient and press it again and again and again. Okay, while we're heading up to ArcCorp, actually, no, we gotta do a slight detour. We gotta stop at ArcCorp. We gotta go to Arc 1, just request docking, so if we die, we spawn there instead of back at Microtech. You know, just because that would be nice. But while we are flying into ArcCorp anyway, let me just show you here how this giveaway works. So again, there is the Tobii Eye Tracker that's up for grabs, one Tobii Eye Tracker 5, and there are 10 game packs, it seems, that are up for grabs as well. And the way it works is you go to the link in chat, or you can type !campaign if you want to see the link. And you can see here there's a number of things you can do. For instance, hey, I've been watching my own stream. Nice. So I have accumulated those 25 points, and you get that every hour. You get 25 additional points. So for watching Twitch ambassadors. You go up here. I'm already logged in, but for you, you have to go to the hospital to transfer implant. Okay, so we have to dock and transfer the implant. Okay, we'll do that. But what you do is you go up here, you will say login, you log in there, or if you don't, you just sign up with your email address. And then you can go down here and you click here. And there you will have the option when you click on it to link that to your Twitch account. And then when you watch one of the Twitch ambassadors on Twitch, you get 25 points every hour that you watch. And we'll just want to see if my stream has been listed here now. There we are. Look at that. So you can see my stream here. You can see all the other streamers that are watching as well. or that are streaming as well, where you can accumulate these points. So yeah, that's how you do that. And then you accumulate points, and as you can see here, there is a number of other tasks you could complete. So if you want to add a few points, add a few extra points, then you can go and do this. But yeah, link is in the chat, and you can go and you want to grab yourself a Tobii eye tracker. And I just want to see actually. Because I don't believe I set the Tobii eye tracker up over here on the test server. So we probably should do that, shouldn't we? Key bindings. Head tracking. Enable head tracking. Why does it say that's space break? That should not be space break. Okay. There we go, and that should be the key bindings. And I need to figure out where was it they... Oh yeah, up here. Head tracking general source Tobii. Okay, it was already set up. So does that work now? Now it works. And has that also set up gate-based targeting? Where is head tracking? Gate-based targeting selection. Yes, that is set. There it was. Gate-based targeting selection. Okay, so that's all set up. Okay, good. Yeah, as it's stuck here, the PTU, I haven't done anything to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and investigate that that space break with us. That was a little weird that that didn't work, or that was space break, because that's not where space break should be for me. Space break would be under flight movement. Flight docking, quantum travel, flight movement. Space break. There we go. Now I have it on my little pinky slider here. I can use that for enabling the space break. Yeah, exactly, Dungle. Why? Why has nobody thought about in these games? Star Citizen Elite, come on, some of you guys figure out that what we need is, if I go in here, I need a search bar. Let me search for space break and then let it find the space break. Oh my god, that would be so nice if they would allow me to do that. Basically, just like a search box. That's all I want. My god, that would make everybody's life so much easier. Frontier has not figured it out in the 10 years that Elite has been out. CIG has not figured it out yet. I don't know. When you have... The moment you hit over, I would say, over 50 individual key bindings, you should add a search bar. Search would be winning. It would be. Yeah, so using the space break on a slider, it's not like the space break is still on or off. It's not like it becomes a digital one. But I'll just show you here. We still have a lot of flying to do. Let me just quickly go and we just find the bunny cam. There's the bunny cam. You get chat back. Go. Get my phone out. And find the app so we can go and I can show you how I use my space break. Okay. Now that should work. If we go here, we just jump back in game so we can sit and keep an eye on this as well when we fly. If I go here, is it upside down? It's always upside down. It's not upside down. Okay, so here, this is my my throttle, basically. And the way I, of course, use it is I have it like forward, backwards, strafe side to side, and strafe up and down. I then have the other stick over there for roll. But here on the back, you can see there is this analog, which is normally used for, I think it actually is used for braking in flight sims, but this is an analog slider, and I just use that for space brakes. I mean, when I pull that, that's my space brake. So I can sit here, I can move my throttle around, but if I need to stop, I need to stop in a hurry, I pull that in, and that acts as my brake. I think that's a pretty, oh, hello, Toby. Look at that, go there. Move the muck so you can actually see something, Toby. There we go. It doesn't look as funky in real life because it's infrared. And when you record infrared with a phone, it just goes haywire. But yeah. Let's jump back in game. Woo, there we go. But search shows 19th. Yeah, I would still like a search bar. Almost there. Was that, yeah, quantum fuel at 50%. I think your iPhone has an IR filter. It might have. You can test it. It's very easy. If you have a remote for like a TV, just turn on your phone camera and point the remote into the phone camera, and then press on it, and you will see if it starts flashing. Then you can see the infrared signal. iPhone has IR filters. Okay, fair enough. I do not have an iPhone. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Nightmare just said in chat. Not just tried, can't confirm it works. You can also like try it if you have a stove, not a gas stove obviously, but like an electric stove. I don't think induction works, but like just a normal stove, just normal electric stove. Turn that on and record it with your phone and you can see the heat from the plate as it becomes hot. I know you can see that visually as well, but it's much more pronounced if you look at it through a phone camera too. Again, iPhones may not work, but no name says, are you still using your Virtual setup? Any modifications since your Dream setup video? No. It is pretty much identical. Yeah, it is identical. I haven't made any changes at all since that video. I'm just gonna redirect us instead of going directly out to Argyle 1. We are just gonna go to Gene Point. No, I think the keyboard was part of the video. Oh, that bug has not been fixed. I have the keyboard I'm using is, first of all, it's wireless. At least when I'm flying. When I'm not flying, it's plugged in with a cable. But the reason why I have this keyboard is... Hold on, let's just start flying here. Is because it has a detachable numpad. So when I need to use a numpad, I just put that on there on the side. Click that on, and now I have a numpad. And then when I'm using it in spaceship mode, I just take the numpad off. And then the keyboard becomes a lot less, like... Oops. Get this back. This keyboard takes up a lot less space, so I have more space for my mouse and all the other stuff that I need on... Any plans to add a throttle to use for mining lasers? No, oh well. I'll show you what I use for the mining laser here in a second. Okay, hold on. We should be able to just click.
Thank you.
Okay, so please contact XCC. Click it once and let's see if it works. Again, there's nothing, no kind of feedback right now. See, and at this point, I'm not really sure if we are being assigned a landing pad or not. Press it again. I don't think it's... Smash the key button. Smash it.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
See, that works. You just have to ping them a lot.
That request has already been granted.
Yes, I know. But you were slow.
Landing gear down. Engines off.
Warning. You are blocking an active flight bay.
What?
Please vacate the vicinity.
Engines on.
Did it cancel my docking because I smashed the button too many times?
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, let's try that again. Press it. Wait for it. Get PTU'd. So again, press it and wait a long time. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Somebody said, let's try to open up a comms. Okay, so now we have a comms FFD. So if I press It didn't contact.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. That request has already been granted.
It's gonna cancel it again. Nope, yeah, there it goes. Gotta press it once. Okay. Let's do it the old-fashioned way.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
So the idea is good, but it needs work.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, this is new. Ooh. So if I want to refuel quantum manually. Ah, look at that. And we can see it processing now. That is pretty cool. Come on, door. Don't be like that. I'm not super confident in this server. Yeah. What was it? We were talking about the keyboard. People were asking about if the numpad was usable. No, I don't believe the numpad is usable when detached. Or is it? Hold on. No, no. Numpad does not work when it's detached. So it has to be attached to the keyboard. But just to show you how this works, give me a second here. Oop, there we go. Okay, so there's the keyboard, and as you can see, I have it on this shelf here that's attached underneath the control panels here. And that's of course only where I have it when I'm flying. When I'm not flying, I would take all of this. Is gonna get moved out of the way. So this one here goes over to the wall, and these two here goes over at the edge of the table here. And then the keyboard and everything gets moved up here. The monitors on monitor arms, so those can just be pushed backwards. So I can just push that back and towards the wall, and then I can slide myself forward. then what I do is there's a cable somewhere. All right, there's a cable somewhere with my. Where is it? I can't find it. Okay, there's a cable somewhere that then plugs into the back of the keyboard. There's a USB-C port there. Just plug it in there. And then you just take the numpad and it like clicks in. Once it clicks in, you can just, and there you go. Now you have a numpad. And we have a full-size keyboard and it's nice and stable. The bunnies took the cable, then my keyboard wouldn't work. So I'm pretty sure they didn't do that. Oh yeah, no, yeah, there's the other thing I wanted to show you. So people asked if I wanted to add a throttle. I don't really have room for a throttle here. You can see the amount of space there's between the HOTAS there and the stick and the wall. It's not really a lot of room for a throttle on that side. But I have here, I have these analog knobs where one is for controlling my my speed limiter. So that one there controls my speed limiter up and down. And that one there controls the power on my mining laser. So I can sit here and I can very finely tune this if I need to. Just sit there and slightly tune it up and down. And you have a lot of control because the knob is so big as it is. I mean, I've been using stuff like these in the past, which is fine. But first of all, these are digital. So these are like increments, small increment steps. This is analog, and it's a lot better to use the analog for this. So I can sit here and very finely control my my mining laser output. Or I can do very violent changes to it if I need to. And here I have my mining modules, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Lights, gear. And look at this. This is my favorite part. Look at this. So right now, I have my landing gear down. So the 3 lamps out here in the sides are lighting green. If I pull my landing gear up, they turn yellow. And the same thing with these. These are the power. So this is main power. Look at the center button. This one is thrusters. That. And over here we then have weapons and shields. So nice. And all of these here, which are usually for trim, but all of these control my scanners, so my scan angles and active scanners and stuff like that. Oh my god, almost out of water. Oh no, oh no. Yeah. So that is my control setup. And that of course means as soon as I'm just going on foot, I just swap over and I use it.
Welcome.
Mouse and keyboard.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Let's just quickly put this in storage. The big red buttons with the cover over. There's 4 of them, but I only use 2. One of them is for self-destruct, and one of them is for jettison all cargo. Jettison all cargo can save your life when you're mining sometimes. Hold on, transferring is... So that doesn't zoom in the same way they used to.
Medical concerns got be sure to stop by our pharmacy. Forget that stress. Quality medicines you need. Here at SORX is gonna take great care of RX. Feel better, save more.
Let's go and buy some mining modules. I haven't checked if jettison cargo is working. I needed it. There was one situation where I really needed the jettison all cargo button and I haven't bound it to anything, which cost me my ship. Then I went in and I bound it and I haven't had the need to use it since. Oh, there are no here because it's hangers and habs. Maybe the cargo center has mining modules. Joseph says, and remember, the bunnies would like you to like and subscribe. I am absolutely certain that they would. Yeah, but I don't want to go all the way out to Argyle 1. Just see if we're lucky and they have it here. I don't think they do. No, they should be. Hold on. It's not clothing, armor, or undersuits. Is it my miscellaneous? That's a container. Personal weapons? No. Obviously not. I guess we're gonna have to take a detour to Argyle 1.
Why should healthcare be a hassle?
Or maybe we should just go out just to get familiar with the devices and see how they work. Then we can always go out. You know, let's start with just do a trial run. Then we can always go and pick up the mining gadget or the mining
Welcome.
consumables later.
Vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh, that was not what I wanted. Come on, stand up. I want to do a helmet check. Chunky suits. No, Joseph, we do not have a live stream for the we do not have a light goal for the live stream today, as we are running a campaign for Toby today. So there is the chance to win some gear from Toby. Get yourself a Toby eye tracker or some game packs for Star Citizen. If you type exclamation mark campaign into chat, then you'll get all the information you need. Oh my god. And one of the things you can do is you have to go, you can watch the live stream, you have to watch it over, you have to do the sign up thing and then link your Twitch account, and then you can have to watch over on Twitch. And then there are stuff and things to win. Whee! Where's Stanton? No, we're not going to Stanton, we're going to Lyria.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Where's Stanton again? Stanton is there. What is going on here? Why does it want me to go to... I don't want to go there. It wants me to go to Bajin Point first. But we're already here. Stupid route plotter. I'll figure it out myself then. OM6 will have to do. No, we're not going to L1 first. We're just gonna go straight out and do a first little test without modules. Just to get familiar with the mining devices and see how they works. And then when we go back with our first haul, then we can buy some mining gadgets, not gadgets, the mining consumables. Now we have mining lasers, mining passive modules, mining active modules, and mining gadgets. And this is gonna be very confusing. Let's just go. That'll probably be fine. Okay, this does not look like that area over there looks a lot more promising. Autopilot engaged. Let's drop down to some lower altitude. And let's see if we can't find ourselves some Quantinium. God, this game is so pretty. Something is wrong with my altitude gauge. Look at that. I get it up here in the sky so you can see it. My altitude gauge, I mean, it's moving, but it keeps saying 119, 119, 119, 119. I think altitude gauge be broken. Okay, it's a known bug. Okay. Wow, nothing is spawning here. Is the brake working? Good question. Nope. No space brake. Is that actually a Quantinium rock? No, it's not. We'll also be held to mine that. Actually, let's put some pip to engines. Oh, the brake is working. Look at that. You can see here. Now the brake is off. I have had on cruise control. It accelerates. Pulling the space brake, it does start to stop. But it says here, there's a new binding somewhere that says... See, it did stop me when I pulled the space brake. I think there's a new setting. Brake can use boost or something that you need to enable. Where on earth would they put that? Game settings? Yes, game settings. Vehicle. Flight. Space limiter default on. Space brake engages boost. Yes. So now we put that on. And we get some speed up. And when I now pull the space brake, there we go. It taps into the boost. This area out here looks a lot better. What is with the boost of this thing, by the way? It has so much boost capacity suddenly. Have they nerfed the spawn rate on Lyria? Because I usually get rocks all the time when we are here. Like, everywhere. But now, I actually have to open up my scanners to find them. Oh, look at that. It doesn't go to 180, it goes to 179. No, we're not ping scanning, but... Oh, so now they pop up. You just have to be a lot closer than you used to. Usually you will pick up the first little... Like the light will pick up at 5 kilometers. Look at that, I haven't picked it up yet. There it is. I pick it up so close now. Yeah. Active scanner is the same, but the passive scanner has been nerfed. Well, with this many rocks around, it might actually be worth it to stop and do an initial scan of them. If that would work. Wait, I can't scan these signals anymore? Or is it just bugged? Because scanner is not working. Hold on. The hell? Come on. Oh, it does not like to point at that. Oh, now it's scanning. But I can't scan the signals like this. Look at that. These do not scan anymore. Oh my god, that is gonna make mining quite a bit more difficult. Oh, that was surface stuff. I'm not sure I like these scanner changes at all. It's just gonna slow things down significantly. And but lots more surface materials now. Or not like smaller materials. Oh, hold on, there's a noise gate now out there at the side. Look at that. How does that work? It might be that the servers are messing with me. That is a very real possibility. Yeah, like the noise. Look at the scanner out there on the left. It now has a red portion of it that says noise. I'm not sure how much of this is necessarily bugs and how much of it is actual changes that I wasn't aware of. Just gonna go down and check this one here. Look at that. Look at all those, like, not hand mineable, but like rock mineable. Maybe rock mining is gonna be back on the menu. Oh, look at that, the noise is gone now. Nope. Oh, there are 2 rocks here. That's a good sign. That should mean just continue. If those rules still apply. Or if it's just 2 rocks, it's just 2 signals spawned on top of each other. So if we scan this, it should show up as... Also, the rocks are a lot smaller. I wonder if Lyria has been nerfed so that it's spawning less rocks now. Again, double signal. But only 1 rock. And no continuum yet. So let's go to YouTube. What's the typical payout from rock mining versus prospector mining? So, coming back with a full prospector, but you can't be sure to get back with a full prospector. But a full prospector, you should probably expect to make like 250, 260. Like 250 to 260,000. Realistically, on average, you're probably going to be closer to like 200, 210, like that area, right? We might just be on the bad spot on Lyria. We might have to relocate. Coming back with a full rock is 220,000, I think. And you can be sure to get that because you're only going to be mining Catadite. So, but the time it takes, you can often fill a prospector, at least before, you could fill a prospector faster than you could fill a rock. So prospector mining was more profitable. But what's interesting now is if I scan these here, are these hand minables or rock minables? Come on. That scanner is not my friend today. I'm not touching anything. Oh, there we go. Now it started the scan. Random. Okay, so that was a 1.85. So that is a rock mineable. Oh, but if we can't scan the signals before we get in range, that's gonna be a pain. Again, double up on the signal, but still only one rock. Oh, but that looks like Quantinium. Yeah, that's a Quantinium rock. Okay, we're gonna mine this rock regardless of the size. Okay, it is only 2% Quantinium, so it's not the most... But I'm still interested to see. So I just want to check the UI, how the hot elements look now, because they said they changed those. And they did. That is a lot easier to see now. Oh, hold on. My mining laser is inverted. My mining axis has been inverted. That's gonna be interesting. This is supposed to be the updated UI, yes. I'm not gonna fully crack it open. We want to try the mining devices out. I just want to see what the UI looks like when we get into the green area. I mean, it's better than it was. But it's still not great.
Landing gear down. Mining mode off.
Yeah, but I just want to test how the mining devices actually work. I know this is not, like, as a rock, it's not gonna be... I mean, we could mine this with the laser, we saw that, even without modules or anything. Now, how do I get my... Okay, I just pressed 4. And now I have a stalwart mining device, which was the one I put in. So how do I place it? Well, not like that. Grab. Okay, so hold down the mouse button and you get this UI. And we place that in a, like there. Okay, that needs some work. Okay, F and middle mouse button, and you are zoomed in on the device. You can detach status calibrating. Waveform accuracy 45%. So if I hold on, what is this? This is the field range. Okay, that's the amplitude. Axial scattering. Okay, so I got like a 91. $92. What do I play with this one? Okay, I think it's... I don't think we get more out of it for going higher, but we got it close enough that we can now activate it. Caution. Device active. There are some indicators here that are all at 0. And look at that go. No sound. I need some sound from it. Okay, so there are a few things I really would like to see here. I would like to see a slightly higher texture map for this, because that is a little... When you get up close like this, it doesn't feel... I mean, look at the texture map on these, right? And it doesn't have to be the entire rock. They don't have to do it all the way up. If they're clever, they just do it with like some LOD blending on it. So they just LOD blend their way out of it, so that out here on the sides, it's still... But the wherever you're looking at it when you're close... Yeah, so now we have overcharge. Yeah, so see, we've got minus scatter damage, instability 50%, resistance minus 30. That was what we were looking for, right? So now we should be able to go back. And I just want to see how it works with actually recovering these, because we are supposed to be able to recover them. Oh, we can just mine it from by being docked. That would be beautiful. So what does the gadget do again? It depends on what gadget you bring, but it makes it often it will give the rock some less instability or less resistance or like the different things it can do depending on what type you use. It gives you some bonuses and some drawbacks, basically. Where did it go? Hold on, where did it go? So does this mean I can go out and pick it up now? Do they have overly better bonus than the existing augmentations? They're way better than the passive modules. But they are, maybe I would say they are on par with the active modules. There it is. Equipped. Grab. No? This is pretty cool, actually. I've actually never been inside a rock after it's been cracked open. Okay, I can, hold on. Grab. Store. Oh, got it. So now... But... What? What? I can only grab it equipped. So we grab it, and now you can't. R to stow. Ah. R to stow it, okay. That makes sense. So hold on, just gonna try something. Can you put this on anything? Oh. No, you just get it back in your hands. Look at that one up there. I want to see if I can get up on it. And up. They're all a little twitchy. May not be entirely stable. Well, we are definitely on unstable ground here. Thank God for low gravity. YouTube thumbnail. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go and find another rock. Let's try that again. We're not going to mine this. It's like 2% quantinium, so it doesn't really matter. It's funny, my speed thing does not get inverted. Only the mining gadget got inverted. Or the mining laser. Let's go. Has the mining laser an inversion setting? Yeah, it does. Well, we need to go in and check here first. Vehicle, mining. So this is slider 1 on input 3. So then we need to go into key bindings, no controls, inversion settings. On foot flight. Virtual joystick mode, gimbal look. Huh, I thought it would have an inversion setting. Oh, right, here went controls. It, of course, needs to be HOTAS 3 inversion settings. Mining. Mining throttle. Is that right now? Let's just try to deploy it. Yeah, now it's right. That's better. Oh, there was something out there, I think. I would love to find that rock where it's impossible for us to mine it on its own. But where with the mining device it actually pushes over. Oh, what was that? Double ping? Oh, it's two separate rocks. Why did they pop up to this long distance? not continuum. Sounds like a cat when you rapidly switch between 0 and 100. Yeah, it kinda does. I think rock mining, I mean, with all the rocks that we are finding, it used to be a lot harder to find. It seems they've increased the spawn chance of those significantly. That looks like a chair. Look at that. That's a fun looking rock. Heads back towards the mountains there. So now we only see the boxes after 5 kilometers, which is normal. But that was an active scan. That's gotta be rock minables too, yeah. Look at all the rock minables. Let's go low. Whee! That's a big rock. Shame it's not quant. Okay, we got stuff everywhere now. I'm gonna start over here. Oh, 2 rocks, close proximity. That is a good sign. That often means Quantinium. And indeed it does. Okay, I guess we can still just scan it with the mining laser.
Mining mode on.
Yeah, that's not going to be a lot. That's a way too big window. 2%. What do we have here? Oh, this is good. Okay, so it's 10%, which is not amazing, but it is 6,500 mass. This one, I do not believe we can mine with just a not a helix, or with a lancet head. But let's just try without using any fancy tactics here. You just give it full power. I give it a few minutes to see what happens. So we're gonna try it without the gadget. It is actually going up. And I'm just gonna, while it's sitting there and mining, that's all my post-it notes. Oh, there they are. Hello, post-its. So right now we have a instability of 451 and a resistance. Now my instability changed. Okay, so that changed to a 1.12 and the resistance changed to 0.10. Okay, so we've been mining here for a while now, and as you can see, it's barely moving. Like, actually, you know what? This is for good measures. Not going up. I agree. Let's just put this thing on the ground. I did put my landing gear on, right? Yes.
Engines off.
Okay, but can we agree if we sit here, we're not really going anywhere. We're pretty much stuck with our mining, so... Hold on, what would actually happen? I'm just gonna try something stupid here. Ah, okay. I just wanted to see if the mining laser would keep going if I left the seat. Okay, so next up, now that we know that does not work... And look, these textures are... Oh, they're still kind of crappy, but they're a little better. Where are... My mining device is gone. Well... No, 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 no. Don't do that. Good thing I brought extras. Oh, here's another thing I wanted to check. Clock. Stop that. Okay, so now we need to try and match this up somehow. I'm just like, keep, okay, that is better there. 40. Just gonna keep moving this until it begins to become worse again. 75, 76, 76 there. That's worse. 91. Will you stop that? Jesus, that's annoying. $96, $97, $99. $98. I'll take 98. Okay, device is active. Oh yeah, here's the other thing I wanted to check. What happens... No, hold on. We need to do one thing at a time here. Just running a few tests now. That's the door. That's the door. Gotta pull my mining laser down to 0% activated. It has not yet... My lancet hit has not yet taken effect. For some reason. You can see the instability is still way high. It should be way lower than it is. The same with the resistance. Yeah, I know the laser will activate eventually. Just give it a second. I mean, I know that it is mining and we are gathering charge level, but the bonuses from the mining laser has not yet activated. Which for some reason is very slow today. There we go. Now it activated. Okay, so now our instability has increased as we expected. And it went up to a 129. But our resistance went down from 0.1 to 0.07. So we lost... There was supposed to be 30%, right? Steel wart resistance minus 30. So they are multiplied on top of each other, right? You can see that there because it's minus 30% on the steel wart on the resistance, and we went down 30%. So they are added with a multiplier. Yeah, it needs to do another scan. So question is that reduction in resistance enough to actually begin us to collect charge rate? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm trying to overclock the laser. Where is the overclocking? Items. Lancet mining. It won't let me overclock it. Oh, hold on, look at that. I think with something like a torpedo module on here, that I would be able to actually gain some, because torpedo's gonna lower that resistance even further. Yeah, exactly, Dungle. That would be the next test. Now, I run out of steel wart, right? So what we want now is... We could try to put a saber on, see if we can get that instability down. Just try to put a saber on it. See what happens then. Yeah, it is a big rock and it is a small transfer lead, but... And again, with if we had the torpedo modules here, it would probably be a little bit easier. So now I want to see if we take a saber. Is that the yellow? No, that's the Optimac. That one there. That one there. We just plug that in there. And then I go... I don't think... Oh, maybe? Okay. It's attached. Oh, it looks different. It's already at 90%. We just activate it right away. So we can fine-tune it a little bit. Yeah. Can you own more than one module at the same time? Yes. Question is if we can stack modules, because if we can stack modules, we could essentially just take, let's just look at this. If we take steel ward modules and just like slap steel ward on modules on there for days, it's gonna get unstable, but the resistance gonna go down low enough. And our overcharge rate, we're going to get 100% to the overcharge rate. That means as soon as we hit that green window, it's just going to go, and it's done. It's basically going to be instant. If we just like put 10 steel wards on it, and we're going to try that in a second. Just go all steel ward on something and see what happens. And just dump that resistance, see if we can actually stack it. But let's just see here. What does that instability... We need to wait for the scan. Look at that optimal window now, though. Oh, there was the scan. Yeah, look at that. Instability is down to 0.32 now. And we just got... So that means before we had 1 point... Hold on, let's do it over here. Before we had an instability of 1.29. This one's going to be 129. Wow. Hold on, no, it's okay. And then we added a saber, which should give us a instability was minus 75%. So that means we're going to have 0.25% left, giving us a 0.32. I would accept 0.32. So they are stacking multiplicatively with each other. That's very, very interesting. Question is, can we have more of the same? Could I add just 2 steel wards? I mean, it's minus 30% each time. Hold on. What is 1 steel ward, 1 saber combo? So it's that one plus that one minus 30. Apart from the minus 30% to the overcharge window size, comboing those two, look at that. Look at those stats. I mean, the overcharge windows, the optimal window size is gonna be smaller. But then the Lancet has 40% plus. So we're gonna have a small 10%-ish difference there. Oh, they're not adding it as a sum. Hold on, that's not right. I'm not adding these up correctly. I'm just gonna let this. Yeah, helix plus double steel wool. So what is a helix plus? So what is the HSS? Let's go. Oh, let's just go helix plus 2x. Actually, just go in here, take this, put it in there, and then say, what are we gonna go? We're gonna go B3 is the helix, yes. And here it says H4. Is that right? It should be steelwood, which is H5 times H5, like so, because we're adding 2 of them, so we multiply them. Oh, right. Times H5, and then we need 2 extra zeros here. Is that right? That does not look right. That should be lower. That one looks about right. So why don't we just take that one and then apply. So instead of using B3, we're now using B7. Yeah, that looks more accurate. Minus 55 on instability. Something's up with the overcharge rate, though. No. 380 that looks right. Look at that overcharge rate. Optimal charge rate. Hey, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are mining. I better keep an eye on this now. Luckily, the instability on this thing is so low that... Uh-oh. Might have overdone it a little bit there. Nah, it's only 6.8k. I mean, it takes time. It's not quick. But it is climbing. I'm just gonna pull it back when we get up to the window again. I'm just gonna pull it back to like 90 or something. Or maybe just like 95. Come on. Yeah, mass is a little hard to see. %. But there's no warnings now when you get into overcharging. And hear that? There's no, like, power levels critical audio warnings anymore. There you go. That was a... I know it was only 10%, but that was still a 6.4 mass rock on a Lancet head. Now, question is, did our devices survive? Something survived. I don't see it. You're right, it could be underneath something somewhere. Let's try to just crack everything open here and then see if we can just scoop everything and see where we can, if we can find it. So if it's anywhere, it should be underneath that one, right?
Mining mode on.
There's a lot of quant in that.
Landing gear up.
Mining device? No mining device. Is it over here? Oh, look at that window. Oh, that's the power critical warning. Wait, I'm gonna try to just scoop stuff up. Gonna scoop up what we have here. And if we don't spot the device, I think maybe they just disappeared.
Extraction mode on.
That sound. It sounds different than it usually does. Like the... It almost sounds like the rock implodes. I think that mining module is gone. Yeah, looked like one gadget didn't make it. We thank you for your service indeed. Oh, my cargo hold is full. Never mind, we're just gonna... Yeah, it's dead, Jim. Let's go. Okay, let's go and try to see if we can stack up multiple of the same module. Or if it will only allow us to stack for different types. Because stacking multiple of the same seems broken to me. And also my character's about to die of thirst, so might want to do something about that as well. Yeah, they have been playing around with the with both the food and the dehydration rates. It was really brutal in the beginning of the PTU. Like, doing a live stream like this, I would have died 3 times over from thirst. It's better now, I think. I mean, we've been playing for, what, 2-3 hours or something? And so if I every 2 or 3 hours have to go back for water, fair enough. Yeah, but we did, like, play around with spreadsheets at the beginning of the live stream and stuff like that, so I'm guessing, like, 2 hours-ish. Yeah, 3 hours of playtime to then, I mean, realistically, in most situations, you are going to be docking anyway every 3 hours, so if you have to spend 3 aUEC on a bottle of water when you get back to the station, then that should be fine. A bottle of water. What's up, bunnies? So I have behind me, like down here in the floor height, I have a cupboard below the shelf here. There's like a cupboard under like some shelf where there's some like, what do you call, like small doors in the way to and I use that to store like excess cables and stuff like that. And the bunnies have somehow figured out how to open those doors so they can get access to it, and that's where all the Whirlpool cables are and all my camera equipment. So I have to put something up in front of the door so they can't get into it. Stupid bunnies. Once they got access to one of the Whirlpool cardboard boxes, and now they're just like, oh, we must have the Whirlpool cardboard. any of you guys watching? I don't know if any of you guys are watching Better Call Saul. If you don't know the series, it's like this. You follow this like lawyer, the lawyer from Breaking Bad. He has his own spin-off series. In the series, there's this Salamanca dude who has the little bell. He has a bell in his wheelchair. He constantly rings the bell, and the bunnies hate it. So whenever he is in that series and he begins to ring his little bell, the bunnies will just get so angry. They will find a place. They will just sit and stomp in the ground. It's so funny. Okay, let's try this ATC thing again. I'll press the ATC button, and my guess is nothing's gonna happen. See? Nothing. Let's try to, again, just like mash it a few times.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
There we go. That worked. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring some water and snacks for the backpack as well. Landing gear down. It seems like we're allowed to keep our landing pad this time.
Landing gear down.
Whee! Whoop!
Engines off.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
See if we can see the elevator spawn in. Not today, apparently. Must have come from the other side. Instead of eat and drink, you can lie down to the hospital bed. Ah, but that's not fun. Oh, patient head didn't spawn in there for a second.
Welcome to the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
So I like the new UI, but the fact that, look at it, it doesn't center it on the screen anymore, as it used to when you go into it.
To the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
So I like the new UI, I like the voices we get, but I really liked it when it auto-centered when you interacted with a screen. Oh, no, not claim.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Why is my prospector...
Vehicle retrieval system.
On pad. Okay. Let's go down before the thing blows up and get that thing refined. I know I'm about to die from thirst, but we need to get that thing. I think we can get water down there maybe too. I don't know. Yeah, no storage, so we have to go down there now. Before the thing explodes. Or just claim it. I mean, it's the PTU server, it doesn't matter. We could just claim it again. Why the refinery is always so far away? So yeah, sprinting in a Pembroke is probably not the best idea if you are running out of like water and you're getting thirsty. But who cares?
Hi, good to have you back. See anything you like?
PTU public test universe. So this is not the live servers. These are the test servers. Docking colors? External fuel tanks? You can buy these now? That's pretty cool. We should buy some of the modules as well. So they're Bandit, Rel, Lifeline, Optimum. They have Stampedes. Yeah. Yeah, there's a helix head here as well.
See anything you like?
Glock, 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 glock. Let's drink one more. Come on.
Finding everything all right?
What are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna eat some snacks too. We're just gonna drink 2 bottles of water. Can we see it in here? Seems not. Eat a snack.
See anything you like?
Eat. Om nom 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 nom. And buy the other snack as well.
Finding everything all right?
Eat. Op, 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 op. There we go, that's better. Helmet back on. Now, problem is now our ship is still in the pad, I guess. Yeah, it is. So we can't change it now. We need to go. Somehow it's still on the pad. I don't really understand that, but okay. We might have to claim it. But that's okay. Woodhush, Woodshot, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm glad you managed to catch the live stream and sleep tight. It's getting late here too, but I just want to do one more test.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And let's see. Prospector still has no storage. Only claim, so we have to claim it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, we have 3 minutes now while this thing claims. Then we can outfit it with the modules, and then we can go out and try again. What do you guys think? Should we go back to Lyria, or should we go out in the belts? We probably should go Lyria, since everything in the belt is like 3, 4, like 4, 5-ish. I think 4,000 or 5,000 mash. We need those big rocks so we can see. I guess we can still see the effect of it. Rat the Ripper says somehow it's not. Okay, so have you gone here to watch Toby Ambassadors and then clicked on it, and in here have you linked your Twitch account? Okay, that's odd. I am still listed on active. I should, yeah, see, we're right there. Front and center. No clue. Maybe we'll update later. I don't know. I specifically asked Toby if I needed to do anything, and they said no. So I hope that it should just work out of the box. But obviously something that's very difficult to test beforehand. Maybe when the stream is over. I mean, if you've been watching with sound and everything, I would assume it should work. I mean, I don't know if it's like clever enough to say, oh, if you mute the live stream, then maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. This Chungus suit. Okay, how far are we on the respawn? Or the claim. Otherwise, we could just quickly go through the...
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Nothing else is open. I have no idea. But what I will do is I will be very happy... Oh, it's done. I'll be happy to report this to Toby. I actually have a call scheduled with them tomorrow, so I'll bring it up. That people were... Some people weren't seeing it. I was seeing it. Can you, Rat, I don't know if you're in Discord, but if it does show up, or in either way, whether it shows up or not, could you like ping me on Discord? Just let me know if it shows up after the stream is over or something like that. Because, as I said, I have a call scheduled with Toby tomorrow. And if it doesn't show up for you, I will be bringing it up just to like a heads up for them that there might be some things not working 100% with that implementation. Thanks a lot. That does not sound good at all. It's that direction somewhere. I can't see it. Oh, we need to install modules. I forgot. Okay. It is over there and that I can hear it, at least unless my headset is wrong. It is over in that direction. Someone is burning a lot of ammo. Oh, I hope we can store it now. We don't have to retrieve it again.
Welcome to the aSOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, we have a store option this time.
Please visit us again.
Need torpedo in the first and stampede in the second. Save.
Welcome to the aSOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Okay, pad 2 this time. Let's hope this is a slightly less aggressive landing pad. Probably isn't, but... Bunny. Bunny, bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. Hope the Expanse is out this year. Nah, I don't know. I think that's a little optimistic. Maybe next year would be my guess for the Expanse. I'm guessing Expanse and Odyssey's got a... Now it's that direction instead. Sound bug? Maybe. Just for good measures, I'm gonna plot our route before we leave. I kind of want to... I think it's a sound bug. A very annoying one at that. The Odyssey and Expand will definitely be out this year, you think? I was thinking they were way further away than that. I mean, we've seen the Odyssey in Grey Box. But we haven't. I don't believe we've seen anything from the Expanse other than like what's they called, like concept art. I wouldn't put my money on this year. I could see it coming out before. I'm thinking I'd be summer next year, maybe. I don't know. But on the other hand, I'm just thinking, if Pyro comes out this year, which seems to be what everybody's guessing at, and I kind of agree, I think that's likely. But if Pyro comes out this year, and Pyro is supposed to be this big, massive system, I mean, there I can see the Starfarer play a role, but so would the Odyssey. As a ship that can actually refine and make fuel on the spot. And also, if there are, with the long distances in Pyro, we might need the Expanse if we want to mine there, because there's just not enough, like, it's just not an option to go to a station there, because maybe they're just too far away for continue mining, so you need it for continue mining in Pyro, maybe. So, from those, like, arguments point of view, then you could say yes. Then they would kind of make sense if they were out before Pyro, because both the Expanse, both Odyssey, and also the update to the Starfarer now is all ships that is kind of designed to be out and away from stations, kind of ships to support that gameplay of being away from stations. So I could, yeah, maybe. I wouldn't bet on it. On Twitch, if Pyro comes out this year, doesn't break anything else, that'd be great. Yeah, I agree. I foresee lots and lots and lots of crashes when you try to jump between Stanton and Pyro. Hey, mountains right below us. Oh, well, that's wrong. Now I'm lowering my landing gear. Oh, that's actually okay, maybe. We're gonna have to land eventually anyway. Let's just take it up. I wanted that one, and I want it at there, and I want that like there. And we need to adjust our speed limiter. You can't adjust the speed limiter when the scanner's open. Why? I don't know. And then we need to adjust that angle again down to 179. That's going to be surface, so like rock mining stuff. Yep. Is this gameplay more enjoyable than Elite? Mining, I would say yes. Oh, that's actually Quantinium right there. At least I've been doing way more mining in Star Citizen than I have in Elite. There are other gameplay loops that are more enjoyable in Elite than in Star Citizen, so it depends. Okay, so we have a pretty good rock here, I think. I mean, it's 2%, so it's not that good, but it's also too small. I'm actually more concerned with the size of the rock rather than the Quantinium content in it right now, because we are testing if we can mine those big, massive hunks of Quantinium. Oh, stuff spawned. How's it going with Howard? Howard's doing fine. I haven't recorded the 3rd episode of On Foot Only yet, but again, as time permits, I will. I think I have a fun idea for the 3rd episode. I don't know if it's gonna work, and if it's not gonna work, you're never gonna see it. So, because video editing. But I have a fun idea that might actually be interesting. This rock is not Quantinium. Scan it. Let's find anything that's like 5k plus. I'll be happy with. Okay, we got 3 over here. See, more of those. Again, now we have that noise coming up. How does that work? And this is also not Quantinium. When using the active scanner, do I show my position to other players? Yes. So you do make yourself a lot more visible when you're active pinging compared to passive pinging. And prior to this patch, I wouldn't really be active pinging on the surface. But because some of the changes, or let's just call them nerfs, as they've made to the scanner, you kind of have to now. Look at all those surface materials we find all the time. Like rock mining, vehicle mined materials. These are surface materials too, the big ones, but... yes, I can, Dungle. Oops. Out in the open there, have us gut feeling that might be surface or like rock minables. Let's see. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Yeah, that's rock minables. There we go. Look at the noise levels. Hold on, if I point it up here. Signal strength 11%. Signal strength of what? Oh, now the noise disappeared. Scanning. It is aporite, whatever. Can you use the mining modules in space also? Yes, you can. Obviously, you just have to EVA out with them instead of walking, but yeah. Nothing preventing you from using them in space. So, I'm just gonna keep an eye on that noise level and see when it changes. Oh, so hold on. Signal goes up as we get closer. And if I move backwards, it goes down. So it has something to do with whatever is in our field of view. But now we haven't, we lost the target. Oh, there we go. It picked it up again. Jumped up there as we got close. Yeah, I agree with all the active pinging we have to do now. Pirates is gonna be a much bigger issue than they were before. I think one of the main reasons that it's so difficult to spot now is that they only pop up within like a kilometer. 1,000 meters. So we really have to be pinging. And there was someone who commented earlier saying that, oh, now everybody's gonna, like, Halo mining is not gonna be a thing of the past. I'm not sure I agree. Because of the modules, maybe. But all it means is that right now, because we have those mining modules, the risk to reward is so much higher now. Like, sorry, risk reward has been shifted. There's a lot higher risk, but you also have potential to get a much higher reward. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you can mine those bigger rocks now, solo. But it does make Halo mining interesting. Because out there it doesn't matter if you ping, because nobody's gonna find you. Yeah, for the security, because I think it's gonna be a lot easier for pirates to spot the mining ships now, since they are gonna be running an active ping. Whoa, hello. We'll see how bad it is, how much pirate activity we'll run into. More surface materials. Let's just scan those again, just to see. I don't think Hadonite usually spawns on Lyria. They're the right size. Same materials before. Oh, no. Okay. Damage report. I see no sparks from the engine, so they look fine. We do get a torque imbalance. We'll see how bad it is. Let's try to accelerate. It's a little bit more shake from the engines than there were before. You can see how this whole ship is like shaking a lot more whenever you turn on the boosters, and we do get a torque imbalance, so we did damage something. Dollivine. I did again. Good thing to reset that spawn point, huh? Or did we move it to Argyle 1? Or did we still on Bajini Point? Let's see where we spawn. Oh, we lost our pretty armor. Probably get on. I think we are at Genie Point.
Right treatment has never been easier, thanks to the advanced digital method. Feeling better?
Yeah. That's Pagini Point, alright. Okay, that means we have to go back and we need to buy more modules at Argyle 1, and we need to... You know what? That's going to be later this week, I think. Because it's midnight and I have work tomorrow. So we're going to call it for today. And okay, so I will try to get some stream going later this week. It is a pretty booked week, but I will try to see if we can't get a stream going. Let me just check my calendar here. Because I can't tomorrow. No, tomorrow's no good. Thursday's no good. Friday, maybe a late stream Friday could work. Otherwise, we're looking at Sunday. I'm gonna get a stream out later this week, but we're gonna go and we're gonna test out the double modules. We're gonna go back and give this another go because there's still some more testing I want to do. And then I hope that this is still active, the P2 is still active to the end of the week. But that's gonna be it for today. Unfortunately, bit of unluck with my poor flying there at the end. I guess I'm getting a little tired and unfocused. But yeah, we're gonna keep testing this. We're gonna keep figuring out how these work. We could also try the helix head. I think at some point, I think it could be interesting to try a helix. We just pull up our spreadsheet here again. I should actually probably save this somewhere. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, there it is. Just took some time. Let's just put it on the desktop for now. I'll find a good place for it later. Let's call this one. That's just lighting. Okay, so I think it could be fun to try out the helix with the double stalwart modules as we looked at here. As we have that optimal charge rate at like almost plus for almost 4 times the speed. That's gonna fill up so quickly, and with a small decrease in instability. I don't know if this is doable, but it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. To see if this will work. But anyway, we're gonna test that out next time, and then we're gonna see what happens from there. But anyway, that's good for this time. Again, do remember there is the giveaway for the Tobii eye tracker. I know some of you have had some issues with it, but I will be sending you guys onwards to the next live streamer who's live streaming the Tobii event. So if you're up for watching more live streams and getting some more points towards that, I am just gonna find someone that we can raid, and we can send you onwards to. Let's just go and check. Actually, let me just go to the end screen there, and then go and find that list of live streamers. Let's see who is active. I am still active. You know, there's a smaller. Let's just check this guy out. Is this an English speaking channel? Yeah, I think it is. He's not saying much. I'm just gonna try to find a stream where I can send you guys. Nah, Spanish speaking. That's no good. Yeah, it's gonna be that one then. Okay, I'm gonna start the raid over on Twitch so you guys can. Wow, that did not work. That failed spectacularly. Okay, that worked. Okay, that's good for this time. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.